Welcome back. So now we're going to sleep. Guess we should eat something first. Now we're trying to level archery. So until we do, I think we should keep the bow with us. And keep some of our best arrows and some fine regular arrows. Where are they at? With us. Don't think we have anything tanning. Don't think we have any meat. 11 days is the next meat completion of smoking. Okay, so there's a good place to stand, is right next to that one to see that trap. And what? Wait, what? Oh, something was in that trap and it got eaten? Is what I think happened. Yeah. Oh well. Thought I checked that fairly recently, but anyway, the goshawk caught it. Let's drop the feathers. I'll drop the loop snare with the useful things, but I don't want to rebait it right now. Because right now we kind of want birds alive. So we can practice. Oh, we were going to find a squirrel. Maybe. There was a squirrel around. I don't know how far a squirrel ranges. Yeah, we really only want to use those superior broadheads on Murps, or maybe a bear, depending on how brave we're feeling, because they really tear up hides and they're very valuable, so I don't want to lose them just hunting random stuff, especially in the rain. Especially in the rain. Yeah, I'm not seeing this squirrel anywhere, fortunately. Okay. Thought I had some slender trunks lying around, but I don't see them. So I must have picked them up at some point. Or maybe I just missed them again. Let's eat. I wish it weren't raining. Excuse me. What have we got? I don't think I have any blunt arrows. I have mixed feelings about using blunt arrows. I'm rather skeptical they would have been used. I think people back in this day would have been far more concerned with killing the animal for its meat than whether a little bit more damage was done to the fur. Although arguably, you'd also be helping preserve the meat if you don't cause, real trauma. But you'd have to hit an animal like an elk pretty darn hard with a blunt arrow in order to, slow it down, I would think, or stop it. Maybe it's just for birds. I don't know. This still strikes me as strange. Someone on forums was saying bird leather was never a thing. And I don't know if that's true. That kind of sounds like it would be true. But I like the way bird leather works in the game. But I also get that people want it to be as realistic as possible. But bird leather's like an easy way to level hide working and just kind of get your feet wet and etc. It's easier to kill birds than elk for most people who are just starting out. And it gives them something to do with the bird carcass other than eat it. Okay. We're supposed to be practicing our archery, so should I have my battle gear on? I think so. Change of plans. If we're practicing archery, and we see like an elk or a reindeer, we're still going to shoot it with an arrow. And that should slow it down. And so we don't have to be wearing quite as little as we normally do. Okay, let's go. Now we can take on pretty much anything that the game can throw at us. Well, not quite anything, but you know what I'm saying. Where haven't I been in a while? Where was that? Near somewhere around here. Thought I might be able to see him better in the slightly better lighting conditions, but he's vanished. Here's what we can do. This is how I used to hunt. And this is what caused me map maintenance issues. I'm just looking for birds. Let's go somewhere with better visibility. Like a mire. Okay. If we see a bird here, we should be able to get a good shot at it and might even miraculously make this what should be a very long task short. Don't see any birds. Come on, birds. Yeah, they're not getting a head start either because they're birds. And I'm not teleporting on top of them here. But even if I did sort of teleport near them, I'm not as strict with that rule as with birds, because birds tend to ignore you, whereas elk or deer do not. They tend to run away. Drop everything. Oops, what am I doing? Nice. I could collect some heather, I guess. Is that all I need to harvest it? I think so. What am I carrying? I'm such an idiot. I dropped the only thing I wanted to keep. Drop everything except your knife, you idiot. Do you think you can manage that? Okay. Something I know or not? Yes. Something I know quite well. Wield that and that. Okay. Where are all the birds? Back in the day when I used to hunt birds, it just see them all the time. I don't see any so far. I assume this is heather as well. I think there's more to heather than that. I could be wrong. That's not what I want. I thought I could just use heather when I'm dressing a wound or rinsing a wound without oiling. Pretty sure I've done that before, but maybe it was not the right thing to do. I guess the game will let you use herbs inappropriately since it lets you eat poisonous things if you try to. I don't know. No birds. See, this is where I wonder, do you have to be to zoom in to generate, to spawn animals? Or does it at least help for you to do that? What is this? Talervo's gift mushrooms. Like a wasteland, or at least for the local fauna. No tracks, no birds. We'll try this way instead. Pretty sure it's heather. Pro tip. I don't get this. Anyway. Maybe because I'm in Dreek and it's just supposed to be not as good for wildlife, great for trade, bad for hunting. That would kind of make sense. But I've seen lots of things here, just not today. Albeit not as many as I went to Como. Do I know what these are fully already? Completely known, yes. Okay. just feels weird. Like I'm used to every fourth turn or so, when you go to zoom out, it says, no, you can't zoom out because, you know, there's something nearby or whatever it says. Oh, there's finally a bird. Okay. Let's see how I can do. Boo. Very cagey, that bird, although I do have an 8% penalty, and I suck at stealth, and I haven't leveled it today, unfortunately. Anyway, we saw a bird. That's somewhat reassuring. Well, so far this hunting trip has been a disaster. Haven't fired a single arrow. There's an owl. Okay, we have a clear shot. Oh, that went so far. Now I don't want to take the shot. Well, I don't really have a clear shot, I don't think. Okay, arrow went southeast of here. Six. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is there something I can drop just as a marker? Could drop a heather. Anyway. Maybe I'll drop a heather. It's kind of hard to make out, but if I lose a heather, it's okay. Yeah, I think they nerfed archery. I think they came to discover this is just way too overpowered. And because I've got the best bow in the game, fine arrows, 80% skill, which is quite respectable, and I can't hit the broadside of a barn. It would be kind of like over here if it had traveled this far, right? I don't want to lose a fine arrow, but I don't think I'm going to find it. You're supposed to be able to see it behind trees. They kind of go semi-transparent or translucent, but it's much harder, at least for my old eyes, to see. See if we can find our way back to that heather. We will pick up something to replace the heather with, if we find it. Feels like this is sort of where it should be. Okay, I'm in the right biome. Do you see a little that's it. Okay, so I got off course for sure. Drop the rock and 3 stones, pick up the heather, and we'll make one more run at this. But I'm not optimistic. Maybe I should just use regular arrows. But no. Wouldn't it have hit a tree by now? Yeah, I think it would be more like over here. But wouldn't it have hit one of these trees? It's like you're an Olympic archer. Is that it? What is that? Da 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 da. Okay, that was lucky. Very hard to see. Very hard to see. We have all our gear back, yeah. Okay, we can delete that. Says clothing is here. No, I haven't picked it up yet. Well, we can test that assertion. I think that assertion. Oh my God. That assertion is true. That's hilarious. That's hilarious. Wonder what else I've left lying around and just totally forgotten about because I was preoccupied with something else. Okay. Well, thank you for... I should have trusted you. All right, I've picked it up now. That's Beaver Lake down here. Wonder if I can hunt beavers. Well, I don't think the beavers are still there. They weren't there the last time we looked. So they've probably moved on. Let's zoom back out. Scaly mushroom. We're a bit tired. Did we bring food? Didn't bring any food. And we're a bit thirsty. And we're supposed to be leveling archery, and we're doing more herb lore than anything else, so we haven't leveled that either. Red-legger mushroom, poisonous. I wonder if that was the whimsical mushroom. We'll find out when we get home. I suspect it was, but we'll see. Might have been the scaly one though, which is a different... Telerifo's gift. Almost positive this is where the beavers were. So this means map maintenance, hid this lake from me, and possibly just, if it hides it from you, it might reset the whole thing so that when you go back it just spawns a new thing. I asked Sami, maybe you could let the file for your character be bigger so that you could have more of the map in your game instead of having it get deleted and forgotten. But I don't think that will be implemented. Well, if we shoot at him, we've lost the arrow, so I don't think it's worth it. Or that's the beaver lake over there. Okay, so I was wrong. But here we are. And we have time to go over there and come back. Okay, this will go right where it says Beaver Lake. Okay, I was wrong about the map maintenance because here we are and it's not black. So I'm sorry for slandering the game designers by implying that everywhere I visited it's black when I go back. Not true. Yeah, this is where the beavers were, but apparently they've despawned, which is allowed. And ideally, it wouldn't. Ideally, every animal in this game, once it appeared, it would live out its natural life or get brutally killed, but not just vanish into the ether. But that would require a lot of resources to track every little animal. There's a raven I'd like to kill. Okay. Oh no! I forgot about that. That's what I should have been doing. Okay. Yeah, that's what we'll do in the next episode. We can probably make it back up to that one. We want those male mittens. Let me see. See, to point, my hands are the weakest link, and to edge and tear, they are the weakest link. So, hello. went south 1. We'll try east 1. We'll try north 1. We'll try north 1 again. We'll try west 1. Try west 1 again. Try south 1. I think we found them. But that didn't work with that Nearpez. Better check on how fresh these are. Very fresh. Okay, there they are. I caught a glimpse of one. What would interest me would be a masterwork spear, or masterwork male mittens, something like that. Masterwork small knife. Masterwork mace is okay, but I'm not really leveling clubs. I think when I use my club to tan, it might actually give you a chance to level it, but I'm not sure about that. I think that's correct though, but I'm only like 55% confident, so. Yeah, I don't think they have anything I want. Give it another quick look, but there were some fine arrows. But that's it, and that's not that interesting. If I bought the fine arrows, I could be a little bit less worried about losing them, but yeah. Thank you, gentlemen. Have a good one. Happy trails. Arrivederci. Oh, come on, stop following me. Okay. What was I doing? Was I going northwest? Yes, I think I was. And now, like, no, oh, still a little bit west. Okay. think we're just going to go for it. We should be able to just barely make it home. And if we don't, hopefully it's not raining and we can get a little shut-eye. And then okay, we made it. Interesting it put us there, but I guess we were checking the trap or something. Yeah, I think I could have gone overnight without checking the house. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of let down with my pit traps. I was sure I'd get one something or other at some point, but and maybe I'm sure I will at some point, but by now I thought I'd get something. We're still working our way through these, I think. Okay, so in the morning we're going to go hope that that male mittens trader is still there. That's down here, yes. That was like 4 or 5 in-game days ago, I think. Hopefully that's all. I think I'll be able to find them, but we'll see. I hope I have some kind of change in terms of furs. Okay, I have 2 fine squirrels and a hare. That's pretty good for change. And another squirrel. And a fine fox. Fine fox is actually worth a fair bit, but might as well bring it all. Not the dogs, though. And not the bear, and not the ragged. Okay, so we're still in theory looking for birds to shoot arrows at. But our main priority for the day is securing those male mittens if we can. I think that's long enough for one episode, so thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.